Alright, it's time to say goodbye to the Myers and my beautiful 18 horse Johnson Super, not Super Seahorse, but it is a Super Seahorse as far as I'm concerned, damn it. Anyway, it was fun while it lasted. The Myers, 1977. The Johnson, 1962, 18 horse. Time to say goodbye. Got her sold, unless this guy decides to screw me at the last minute. He's supposed to be heading this way. So
it's goodbye, Mr. Myers, and hello, Sea Dart. In this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen, this old outboard is totally under the gun. Can he make the deadline? That fella wants his trailer back. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, no more setbacks.
alright, so here it is, Wednesday. Now I've got to get this thing on the boat and ready to go. Friday, in the water. The guy wants his trailer back. I don't blame him. Alright, Thursday morning, perfect timing. My impeller came in. Picked up the new spark plugs. Got the gear oil. Got to pull out the pressure washer. Clean this bad boy up. Head down to the boat. Install the steering. The column, the center console. Start getting this puppy ready to dump in the water tomorrow. Alright, baby, now she's looking like an outboard. You know, as many of these things as I've pressure washed, you always manage to miss, you know, a couple little spots. I'm going to drain the oil out of the gear case, put the new impeller in. It better be the right one. I'm going to have it frickin' fit. Ooh-wee, baby, that's it. Even came with a new little wedge that fits in there. I'm going to get this in. Get it all back together. Change the oil. Alright, get this damn oil changed. If you look real hard right there, big chunk of melted rubber, and there's a line of it right there. So there's the other couple of last chunks I got out of there. I pulled a big chunk out of it before. Alright, I got her cleaned up pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Anyway, under the gun. Can I do it? Alright, here comes the impeller. Get it right on the wedge. Next, a little greasy in my housing. I like everything a little bit greasy, babe. The fins bending. Like that. Alright, so I got a piece of fuel line hooked up to the water tube. I'm going to take the hose with the turbo nozzle on it, shoot some water up there. It should come out the pee hole up here. Let's see what happens. Boom! Alright, this is all I can do with the motor until I get it on the boat. We'll leave it sitting here and go do the center console setup. Alright, so I'm trying to get this damn steering cable in. This cable came from a bass tracker and nice stuff, and I think I'm gonna be good, man. Gonna be good. Boy, know, I might just make the deadline. Alright, let's see here. Get my screw, baby. Alright, I'm back to grab the motor. Well, I got the thing on. It was no big deal. Reason being because, you know, pretty high up ground here. Wasn't that hard. Biggest problem I have right now is this big gap. This thing's too wide for this frickin' type of, you know, it's fitting flush in the back, but the front here is holding it down, and it's higher on this side than it is on this side. So I'm going to mark off these spots and get the grinder out and grind that corner off. Alright, she's in. I think we're looking good. Plus now, down lower here, where I need to be, still a little bit high because of this thing here sitting so high. But I should be in the water, I hope. Anyway, I'm running out of steam, baby. Trying to get this damn control on here. And I thought I was going to run through this hole, but there's no place to mount it without bending the hell out of the cables. And these cables are just going to run along the floor. I'm not going to be able to get those down in that through that hole down there. There's too much foam and crap in that. Like I said, I'm running out of steam here. And I don't want to tear all that crap apart again to run these cables out on the outside, but I guess I don't have any choice. Alright, baby. That's it for me, man. I've had enough for one freaking day. Put the wires on, put the wires off, take the cables on, put the cables off. Blah, 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 blah. What a freaking job. Anyway, all I gotta do is go from the ramp to the dock, and I'm all set to go. So, whew, I'm pooped. That's it. I'll put the gear case on in the morning and the spark plugs in and hope she runs. Alright, baby, Friday morning. Got my gear case on. And that puppy's just making it on the length there. I think it should be okay. And gonna put my new plug-a-roonies in. Champion, baby. None of this NGK crapolio. And frickin' rain coming. It never fails, baby, never fails. Always something. Ooh-wee, right on the money. Somebody's cooking breakfast. It smells so good.
Well, it sounds like somebody's a little chipper this morning. And catching up on them last minute adjustments. I don't know about you, but it looks like everything's looking pretty good to me. By golly, I think he made the deadline. But the boat ain't in the water yet. But don't touch that dial. You never know what's gonna happen next, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Alright, baby, got the frickin' Sea Dart back to the dock. You would not believe what the hell happened. Couldn't get the damn bulb to pump. Something in this tank, in here, somewhere, was getting clogging up. So, cut the end of the hose off, hooked it straight up to the fuel pump on the motor side, pulled the end off of the hose on the other side, dumped it right in, and this hose is still screwed up. It just doesn't pump right, but it works. There's a little fine tune in there, a little throttle up, and just the trim, but actually came across pretty good, man. 425 pushes this damn thing pretty good. Real thrilled, real happy right now. Also, I need to get in there, adjust my car, slow speed. It's 1.5 turns out. Need to tune that puppy in, and I really want this thing idling a little bit higher. Well, everything was running along nicely, smooth. You know, was gonna do a couple of little minor adjustments on my slow speed, and came back over here, went to fire it up, and couldn't keep it running. And total pain in the butt trying to run back and forth from the key start and get over here before it dies out, and you know, and try to do any adjustments. So I've been here